Hey folks, Josh Lane from ConsciousNature.net here with another insight from Wild Wisdom for you today. This is a practice that we cultivate in the art of tracking, but it applies equally in daily life no matter what we're doing. There is a tool in psychology or a theory, it's called theory of mind. And this is the idea that when we interact with other people, that we develop the capacity to various degrees to place ourselves in the other's position. And that through that we can gain insight, we can gain empathy, and have a deeper connection in different situations. And the cool thing is we practice this all the time in the art of tracking, because when we track, we're following the footprints, we're studying an area, and we can put ourselves into the position as best we can of that animal that we're tracking. What's it like to get down to the ground, to the height of that animal? What might we see right there? What would be pulling that animal forward? Is there a gap in the brush? Is there a food source? Or maybe there's a point of danger. For instance, there was a place I used to track deer all the time in California, and there would be a big meadow, and then there would be this dirt road in the state park, and the dirt road would get squeezed down to this narrow area because there was a ledge, a rocky ledge over that, and a cliff on the other side. And then it would open out into a meadow. And what I noticed over and over is that the deer would walk more slowly along the road where the meadow was, but when it got to that constriction point with a cliff over it on one side and the other, then the deer would always trot through there. They would move faster. And I found it to be very interesting. And then they would slow down again once they got through that spot to the meadow. And it made me wonder, maybe at some point in the past there was a mountain lion that was up on that cliff, and maybe one of those deer got caught there. Who knows? I don't know. But whenever I went through there, I certainly paid a lot more attention because I knew there were a lot of mountain lions in that area. I tracked them all the time, and I certainly felt more vulnerable when I walked through that constriction point. So that gave me some potential insights into the deer. Now, was I right or not? I'm not sure, but it did change my perspective on what be motivating the behavior of the animals in that spot.